So, you want to work for Tefal?
I do.
Fill this in. What's 58,293 divided by 17?
3,429.
Correct. Recite the alphabet backwards.
ZYX, WVUT,
Only the brainiest people work for Tefal.
CBA.
That's how we invented the Tefal super fryer. With its lockable lid and wind-down basket, it's the safest fryer you can buy.
Right. When can you start?
In 112 hours and 40 minutes.
Make that 112 hours and 10 minutes. We start at 9.
The Tefal super fryer. We have the technology because we have the brains.
Baxter's Scotch vegetable has a taste like no other soup. The taste of Speyside. Here in the rich Highland garden, 3 generations of Baxters have turned soup making into a legend, creating the most magical Scotch vegetable.
We must trim this hedge.
Baxters, the magic of Speyside.
Real pubs and popular pubs too. But then they're all Charrington houses. Real pubs serving real ale, like Charrington IPA. A popular beer helps make a popular pub. And Charrington IPA is not just real ale, it's the best-selling real ale around London.
Just 2.5 hours servicing on a Citroën BX is enough to last a full 12,000 miles. The Citroën BX. Loves driving, hates garages.
Don't waste costly heat! Reflectafoam behind your radiators cuts heat loss through your walls and takes only minutes to fit. Reflectafoam for the British winter.
This very particular cat knows that all that glitters is not gourmet. Cat Gourmet is all meat, no soya, no cereal, just 100% meat, enriched with vitamins and minerals. Sure to win even his wholehearted approval. All meat Cat Gourmet. Why not give your cat 100%?
There's a great deal I can take for my bad cold. This for a blocked nose, plus any of these for aches, pains, and fever, plus an antihistamine for my runny eyes and nose. This for my cough. Instead, I made a real discovery. New Comtrex. A tablet that relieves cold symptoms, even coughs, all in one. Comtrex, the all-in-one cold reliever.
Tefal are at Boots cookshops with great bargains, like a Tefal sandwich maker, a long life iron, and a Super Fryer Mark II, all at special offer prices at Boots cookshops.
Travel across Channel 4's New Horizons for 1984 to the romantic splendor of the British Raj and the Far Pavilions. Starring Ben Cross as a British officer torn between 2 vastly different cultures.
His men think the world of him. They'd follow him anywhere.
And Amy Irving as the Princess Angeli.
When you rescued me from the garage and held me in your arms, I could not breathe for the beating of my heart.
Unashamedly romantic. The Far Pavilions, tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday at 9 on Channel 4.
And next on 4 tonight, the news headlines, followed by a tennis special, the Davis Cup final from Melbourne. Pat Cash meets Mats Wilander.
I have seen the future, and it works. When you see it, you will believe it.
To a writer of classics, it was a splendor almost beyond words. and a harbour of enchantment to history's most celebrated sailor. Contemporary voyagers still exult in the pleasures of its present. Sri Lanka paradise. Enjoy a taste of that paradise en route to Sri Lanka or over 20 other destinations Airlanka serves. Airlanka, the airline of paradise.
Even when they're not working, Tefal scientists never stop thinking.
What if we increase the number of steam vents to 37, each with a diameter of 7.9 millimeters?
That leaves a total steam output of 500 milligrams per second.
Well, of course, we'd have to increase the water chamber capacity by 96 milliliters.
It's brain power like this that invented the Tefal long-life tap-water steam iron. With twice as many holes as ordinary steam irons, it produces twice as much steam. And more steam means less work.
Jeffrey, you're a genius. What do you think, Irene?
Queen's Knight, Queen's Bishop, free checkmate.
The Tefal Long Life Steam Iron. We have the technology because we have the brains.
Even the best-known names can surprise you. Have you seen Pontins lately? Phone TeleExpress now for your free brochure.
This very particular cat knows that all that glitters is not gourmet. Go Cat Gourmet is all meat, no soya, no cereal, just 100% meat, enriched with vitamins and minerals. Sure to win even his wholehearted approval. All meat, Go Cat Gourmet. Why not give your cat 100%?
The world's most spectacular ice extravaganza. Holiday on Ice 84 comes to Wembley Arena on the 5th of January until the 26th of February. Take the whole family. There are shows daily, including Sunday, and special reductions for children and senior citizens. You can even pay by credit card. Ring Wembley box office on 01902 1234 until 9 p.m. and enjoy our winter holiday on ice.
Do you fancy the sound of La Belle France this summer? New Suncrest in France offer big value self-catering holidays in the loveliest regions. With fantastic discounts for children, sometimes one even comes free. And Suncrest promise no surcharges. Go by car or by luxury coach. Ring now for your free brochure. Suncrest in France, the holidays to sing about.
Take a glimpse of the future today. You will see more of the Androbots in 1984.
All the new horizons of childhood are opened on Channel 4 tonight with the first of 4 film portraits of childhood, beginning with John and Rebecca, who live in London with their mother and sisters.
What would you like to be whenever you grow up? Mechanic. I'd like to be a mechanic.
John is 10, Rebecca 11, and the streets of Brixton are their playground.
Shall we play Knockdown Ginger? Yeah. Better than just standing around here.
John and Rebecca growing up in Brixton in the first portrait of a childhood, beginning in an hour, here on 4. And now it's over to ITN and Carol Barnes for tonight's news headlines.
The French are pulling out nearly a quarter of their 2,000 soldiers from Beirut. They'll go back to the United Nations forces in southern Lebanon and are not expected to be replaced. The announcement came as Britain's Shadow Defence Minister, Mr. Denzil Davis, called for an international meeting to consider pulling out the whole multinational force in Beirut. He says Britain and the 3 other countries should completely rethink their Lebanon policy. In America, Mr. Walter Mondale, the frontrunner for the Democratic presidential nomination, has urged President Reagan to withdraw the U.S. Marines. In Syria, another Democratic presidential hopeful, the Reverend Jesse Jackson, has been meeting President Assad to ask him to release a captured American pilot. Nigeria's new military ruler, General Buhari, has warned that under his regime, corrupt civil servants could face imprisonment without trial. According to Lagos Radio, the general, who seized power on Saturday, said his main aim was to weed out official corruption, and he wouldn't put up with the nonsense of litigation in dealing with the culprits. Here, 1983 was the worst year on record for bankruptcies. A business survey says there were nearly 12,500 company liquidations in England and Wales last year. In the Gulf War, the Iraqis have admitted that the Iranians downed 2 of their planes as they attacked an Iranian convoy, but they say they destroyed 5 naval targets and an Iranian helicopter gunship. Soccer. Liverpool's chance to go 6 points clear at the top of the First Division was blocked by a last-minute equaliser in their game against Manchester United. So Liverpool stay in first place, 3 points ahead of United, with West Ham still third. That's it from this Channel 4 news summary. Next news from ITN is at 9:20 on ITV.
And the weather. Heavy rain in parts of England will clear away this evening, and in all areas the weather will turn colder overnight with showers. These will turn to sleet or snow in the north, and in all parts of the country it'll be quite a stormy night. Tomorrow should be brighter in most places, but colder with blustery, strong to gale force westerly winds. There'll be sleet or snow showers in the north, especially over the hills, and later in the day, showers in the south could contain some sleet or snow. Now on 4, the Davis Cup final. Simon Reed reports from Melbourne on one of the most prestigious events in the year's tennis calendar.